and values are instilled one person at a time. For society to get it right, family plays a major role. Get ready to talk family on Family Talk with the Tekes. Now on your number one station for talk, 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
Indeed, welcome back. This is Nigeria's number one for talk, 99.3 Nigeria Info. In 27 minutes, we'll be out of here and talking about Andrea and I, as we have just about those minutes to talk family on this episode of Family Talk with the Tekes.
Today's conversation is centered around infidelity, and our question today is: how do you deal with infidelity in a marriage or in a relationship? Does a relationship still remain the same after one party has, cheated, so to speak, on the other? Have you experienced it before? Did your relationship change? How did you deal with that incident?
I hope we're not going to be, freshening up some wounds, but the whole idea is for others
clean some old
wounds, absolutely. But the whole idea is for others to learn, because the truth is somebody could just be at the verge of giving up because of that experience. How do you deal with it? I mean, it's not a place to find yourself. I'm telling you, whether on the side of the cheater and the cheatee.
Yeah.
Because it's a big problem.
It is.
Just to mention that it's not a Nigerian problem. It's all around the world. You hear of these stories and how people react. They're all different. How do you deal with it?
Yeah, I know that there are several causes to, infidelity or partner cheating on the other.
Yeah.
Things could go wrong. But the thing is, when you eventually found out that, okay, your partner was cheating on you, how do you get to deal with it? Do you go after your partner? Do you divorce? Because some people...
Well, that's I say no for me.
It's over whenever they, got to find out that their partner cheated on them. It's over from there henceforth. For some people, they still, hold on. They're hanging there with their partners. But one thing I know for a fact that is that marriage or that relationship never remains the same. But so how do you deal with it? How do you deal with infidelity, especially in a marriage setting or in a relationship general?
It's a strong meat. It's a tough place. And we expect that we can learn from this. I mean, what's the best way? Is there a best way? Is there the right way? What are those reconciliation steps to take if you found yourself in that situation? Can that relationship ever remain the same? And then this general mindset that our society believes that men can cheat and go scot-free and women should not try it. Remember that story?
That reminds me of last week's clinic where Mary was, there's this particular culture that said if a woman cheats, the woman dies instantly, and then the man can go scot-free even when he cheats.
So some cultures promote cheating amongst
so
men.
To speak, yes.
And then you remember that Chinese proverb, what a Chinese man said, the old Chinese man.
Okay.
When he was asked, why is it that the society gets to point the fingers at the woman whenever a woman cheats? They'll be like, she's this, she's that. They use all the names that radio cannot allow us mention to describe the woman. But when it comes to the man, they'll be like, okay, correct man, strong man.
Yeah.
And he used that key issue, and we all agreed that proverb cannot work. He said, well, a master key you call a key that can open all doors a master key, and a key a door that can be opened by all keys as a user's door. But that is not the situation here. But do you think that mindset has also aided cheating, especially when it comes to gender now?
Yes.
On the side of the men, because does society still think that a man can cheat and go scot-free and feel free with it, and the woman cannot do it because they consider the woman useless? Or how do you handle it? What is your take on the matter?
I think to some extent, right? Yes, society has actually encouraged it, saying that if a man can do that, he's the master key, like you said, the old man's Chinese proverb, that if a man can do, a master key that can open all doors, or a key that can open all doors is a master key, and he attributed that to a man, and he says the door
that any key
can open, and he attributes that to a woman. I think that is just a societal thing, where we have come to believe that men can easily, and it's a good thing, so to speak. But it doesn't make any sense as far as I'm concerned.
So how do you deal with infidelity? Some people will just back up. Let me just take it like that. Some couples come to the point where they just agree, both of them.
Yeah.
Do I do? But they're still together at that point now.
I mean, there's a story of this woman who I, came in contact with. Now, she told us that she had numbers and pictures. She showed me pictures of the girls who her husband has been having affairs with. She showed me a number, I think 3 of them. She said, look at these women. They are all my husband's side chicks. They are all of them. And she said she has actually confronted them one after the other. She also mentioned that she has spoken to her husband about it. And then she told him that, good, if I am not okay for you, go ahead. But, when you come to this home to have anything to do with me, you're not going in for free.
You pay.
You're not like you pay. You're not going in for free, so to speak.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
So that was the condition she gave her husband. They're married today, but he has the freedom to do all of that. That's how she's coping, or that's how she's dealing with the infidelity. I don't know. Question today is
how do you deal with it?
How can one deal with this question, in quote, infidelity?
Some people, it's a deal breaker. It happens, that's the end. Some will just say, well, that's how life is. Well, you can call 0700 993 993 993. 0700 993 993 993. We're trying to reconnect the WhatsApp. So in the meantime, when the WhatsApp is reconnected, you can send a WhatsApp message to 0809 597 5805. And if you're a lady out there,
this one's for you, 014657190. Do you have an experience?
Would you like to share with us?
Would you like to share with us? I know that it's quite a sensitive topic.
Yep.
It's quite one that I am sure a lot of people might not want to talk about. But it actually does affect us. It's a real life conversation. It's a serious conversation. It's something that happens. So why don't we talk about it?
All right.
So if you have an experience you want to share with us, feel free to do that.
Remember, it's a family talk with the Tekes.
We talk about real life conversations happening to real life people every day. This is Family Talk.
Lines buzzing. People calling.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Andrea and Colin.
Good morning. Welcome.
Can I remain anonymous?
Yes,
feel
why not?
free.
Okay. So, this issue of infidelity, I was in one compound before.
All right.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we
Absolutely.
can.
Go ahead.
So, my landlord approached me one day. So, he was like talking to me because my job, I'm a nurse.
Okay.
So it was like he can't meet with his wife anymore, this and that. Can I help him with some drugs? I said, before I can give you anything, go and run a test. So he went. He called me. Before he left me that he was trying to harass me. I pushed him away. So my husband came back. I told him that this is what our landlord is trying to do. Do you know what my husband told me?
No.
He said I should set him up. I should accept. Then he will go and lodge me in an hotel. So they will come and meet me there. And I said, what if before you come something has happened? What will not happen? I said, I can't do it. But could you believe that my husband is still holding that grudges that since I refuse to do that thing, that does not believe me, that I am going out with the landlord.
What?
Wow.
To the extent that even the kids I have for him, he and his brothers, they are saying the child does not belong to him.
Wow.
I mean,
that issue is there.
Wow. Did you go for a DNA test or something?
No, we didn't. We didn't.
I mean, but you're
even last year, there's an issue happened again, of which he was telling his brother on the call that he saw me and he believes that I'm cheating on him. And the brother is still telling him, I told you that those children are not for you.
Wow.
Those children are not for. And when I consult him, I said, this is what you are telling your brother about me. He said, in as much as I did not do what he asked me to do back then, since then he did not believe me again.
Wow.
So since that time, if anybody approached me, I will not just say anything to him. I don't say anything to him again.
Wow.
It's very difficult for a woman to open up to her husband that this is what I'm facing outside. The man would feels that is how she is.
Wow. We're really sorry that you're experiencing this.
Perhaps, I mean, she might need some help, direction and counseling, as it were. Perhaps call her to get your number, and then we'll follow up from there. But this is really sad. Really, really sad. Thank you for sharing with us. So
Thank you for sharing.
That's another direction, if you ask me.
Sharing.
Oh,
that
boy.
has a lot to do with the man's insecurity. That's basically what's going on.
And also allowing third party.
Yeah, for him to think of, taking her to, from what she said, he wanted to set the landlord up. And she wasn't comfortable with it, saying that, what if he rapes me? Which I expect that the husband should have thought of and, reassure her that don't worry, it's not about you, it's about him.
Yeah.
But right now it has turned the table, saying that if you have refused to go to the hotel room so that we can, set this man up, that means you both have something ongoing. And she has said multiple times to him that I don't have anything ongoing with this man, and he has refused
to agree to
because
there's a brother who thinks that he has CCTV everywhere and he knows better. He sees the wife, he believes by his mind that this wife is cheating on my brother, and I'm going to say it. And how do you even communicate that kind of thing? At the end of
She also mentioned something that is tough for a woman to share to her husband, that she's been getting advances from other men. It's tough. Do you agree to that? Is it tough? Are some men...
See, here's the thing. First of all, when your wife or your partner tells you that, as a man, tells you that you're getting advances, all right, depending on how the first that comes to your mind is, well, for me, the thing is, I don't expect that you will not get advances.
Yeah.
So I don't expect that. I expect that people should, people reach out to you normally. They don't care. Some people don't even care whether there's a ring or not. So they just say fine lady and they want to try their luck. And that's because there are a lot of people with rings who also damn the ring and they still go ahead and do what they feel like doing. But once you told me that, the fact that you told me that you're getting some advances and you give me information about it, that is reassuring. That already tells me that, yes, you are not part of it. That's the way I would think.
Yeah.
You're not part of it. And it all boils down to my personal trust and my personal trust towards you. Whether or not you tell me, for me personally. But some people, when you tell them,
their guards are up, yes.
People like that are those whose hands are not clean. Because you must be someone who is a partaker of something to believe that someone else is doing the same.
It. Anyway, the phone lines are buzzing. 0700 993 993 993. Hello, good morning.
Hey, what's up, Lagos?
Just alive.
It's John calling.
Welcome,
Right,
John.
You say, that woman that take call us, you have said my mind because my woman did the same to me.
Okay.
You dare not see me talk to a woman. If you see me talking to a woman, I have concluded that I'm defending that woman.
Wow.
So we have been facing a lot of crisis in my home because of that issue. I don't know why things are like that. And I trusted her right from time because my mother, when she was very small, I nurture her to. We have gotten 4 children now. Even 2 of my children is in university, but it still suspects me that I can leave her and go out, which I never did in my life.
Wow.
Since I was even born, I have not gone to a hotel to even talk to a woman that I've gone to hotel. I don't know how even I will speak when I get to hotel there. So, but they keep on stopping me because of that. So I don't know why those things are happening.
Okay, she doesn't trust you. She thinks that you could be
Yeah,
cheating.
once you see me talking to a woman, it's a big problem. Oh. I'm not going to sleep in the house that very day.
Wow.
I'm telling
Man,
you.
that has a lot to do with her insecurity. And I mean, you have to reassure her.
Yeah.
If you're not doing anything, you have to really
You know
reassure
what?
her.
I even called the children attention and told her, this is what your mother is doing. This is what is complaining. You are accusing me of something I didn't even think about. And the children, they are still young. They never come to that maturity. So they don't know what to say.
Wow.
But I only conclude that and tell them that when you are up to that age to know something, you know that your mother is just causing problem to you and to myself also, because I'm not having that freedom in my home. Even when I saw her coming and I'm talking to somebody, I'll be very
Afraid.
conscious of what I'm going to face at home.
Wow.
So it's a big problem to me.
All right. I mean,
Right.
thank you for
For sharing.
sharing. Thank you for sharing.
Wow. Dealing with infidelity. That's our focus. And it's a topic that it has multiple
Many
parts.
parts. Many parts.
But the least you can do is share your experience. If you do have one, how do you deal with it? To you, should we ask, how would you deal with it? Some people will be like, God forbid, right now, you're not
I
happy.
don't want to find
Hey.
myself in such a situation.
But life happens.
Yeah, I mean, for the last call, I think that probably his wife is being paranoid.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Maybe there's an experience in the past
In the
that she hasn't
past,
dealt
that
with.
exactly. She probably just being paranoid. I mean, I have been on that boat before, and I'm not going to come and act like, I'm a human being, I'm a woman, and
Yeah.
I secure what belongs to me. So, I have actually been in that position before where I've been paranoid, but I grew past it. And probably she's still taking her time to grow past that, paranoia, so to speak. I think so.
I mean, it's a tough one to marry to someone like me who's very jovial, friendly, open. I could be flirtatious. Sometimes I go to flirt like flirtatious. And
Let's
I
leave
know.
it there.
But let's take-
0700
I know it's tough. I know.
993. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, this is Paula on the line from Aja.
Welcome. Let's talk.
Yeah. Well, this issue for I think is talking about something that I've gone through.
Okay.
In the time my marriage is about 22 years now.
Okay.
I started so early with my own kids that even the family, they are all aware. They still supported the whole thing. Are you getting it?
Wow.
Yeah.
Yes, I just told myself that it is me and my husband, not the family. So I stood myself and I prayed over it. That even all the chicks, I know all of them. They know me.
Wow.
There was a particular one that we met in the party. That I looked at her and I was so nice to her. At the stage she came to the house to come and meet me and she told me, said, I'm sorry.
Wow.
Wow.
And in fact, you're kind of person you are a very rare species. For you to know someone dating your husband, you are just nice to the person. You don't need to pack out of your husband. You don't even need to make trouble. I didn't make trouble. I just told myself that we still will laugh. My sister, I'm laughing now. I'm telling you the truth.
How did it all end?
I can go a whole year, 2 years without sex.
Wow.
Yes, it was that bad. Because they were not seeing me.
Man,
I was not seen. I was not existing.
Wow.
It was that bad.
Wow.
But I just give God the thing that I stood my ground. And I told myself that they will not win me. I will be the one to win this. And thank God I won.
How did you win? You want to share how you were able to deal with it?
Because I didn't confront it. Because if Nigerian men, if you confront them, they will tell you that if you cannot say go,
Wow.
and when you keep changing men, I didn't confront it, but I just only let him know that I know what's going on.
Okay.
Sometimes I'll get angry along the line. I'll burst out. I'll shed tears over it. You understand? But we talked over it. He will deny, but at the stage he knew that deny was not working for because it's something I knew of. But today, my sister is tired now.
Try.
Someone close to 60. She's tired.
Wow.
Are you getting it?
Yeah.
So it's business of anybody fighting. If it's not beating you, if it's not, how would I say, it's not beating you, there's no need of you quarreling over it. Because at the point it's going to get tired. He's a human being.
Yeah. All right.
Thank you very much for
Because
sharing.
if you fight cheating, you are going to lose your hope.
Wow.
And African context, the men, they are the one.
Wow. Thank you for sharing. What a way to deal it. Sincerely low key, if you just keep quiet, it's more scary. Speaking from a man's point of view, it could be more scary. Just think about anybody's point of view, whether a man or woman.
Yeah.
You know that maybe your wife or your husband is cheating, and then you say, I know what's going on, and you do nothing about it. And so the man, if you know, breathe. But some people don't send, though. Some people are before. But at the end of the day, is that the best way to deal with it?
There's been this question.
What if the cheating leads to something that will end the man's life at the end of the day?
In fact.
Or make him suffer.
Just
thinking aloud.
Right. There's been this question that why. I mean, I'm trying to narrow it to men this time. I'm not saying that men are women don't cheat, women too cheat. But, there's been this question that why do married men cheat? And Sigmund Freud, with his psychoanalytical theory, he came up with this Madonna and whore analogy where he said men, they see their wives like this Madonna figure, this something to be cherished
and not used anyhow.
And so the whore, who probably is the side chick, is someone who they can use as they like. So because they see their wives as their mothers, she's carrying my children, no, this one is sacred, and I shouldn't handle this one, I should take care of this one. And then for the side chick, the whore effect is one who I can just
use anyhow,
do as I like, so to speak. So that was his analogy. But I'm thinking, does that really make any sense? So he's saying that that's the nature of some kind of men, where that they have the Madonna whore effect, so to speak.
Wow. That, like you said, is just one. It could be a set of men that think that way.
Yeah, but I mean,
but there are men who even though they're the one cheating, but they're like the one that are cheating anyhow. No. But when we don't call family something saying Yoruba. But this is a serious topic.
It is.
And it shows that obviously we cannot finish it today. A lot of calls are coming in. People want to share their experiences. Perhaps we'll push it to tomorrow.
Absolutely.
Because we have like 5 minutes to be here.
That's right.
It's like testing the waters. Testing.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. What's up, Lagos?
Chester Life!
Collins and Andrea, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Sunday.
It's a very big issue, in fact. There was a time my wife said to me, what are you trying to do? Because I gave somebody my phone number. Then I now called her and I said, look, if that is the case, any day I see any man say this phone number with you, and maybe I search your phone, I discover that there is a man that gives you a number, even if it should be your brother, you are going to be in very big, serious problem with me. And that was what ends up the whole thing.
Wow.
So she doesn't, I don't care about her. She doesn't care about it. She can use my phone. I can use her phone. So it depends on, because I trusted her and she trusted me as well. But that day she saw me giving my number to one lady that we are living in the same house. So
all right.
For success, went for it and rewrote your story. Now, that's bold. Ordinary just wasn't enough. You challenged it and achieved better. Now, that's bold. You're making giant strides. Pushing the limits and setting. 99.3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.